Hard to hold small things, huh? You must have a real problem in the bedroom. Hit it up, detective. Did the creators of that one game with Jimmy in it? That's not a question. Okay, addendum. Make this game. Yes. In fact, you'll see Jimmy. Because you asked, Jimmy is actually in this game, and we have to go talk to him. His name is Simon.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
We haven't asked him about the theft stunt, so you'll see him right now.
What do you know
Not that guy.
about Paul stealing money from students? Part of a stunt or something?
Jimmy.
Did he do that? I've never heard about anything like that. No, it might be part of the risk-taking thing, though.
Explain that.
Well, it's part of the course. You have to do something dangerous or risky, something you wouldn't normally do.
Something dangerous?
Well, not dangerous, just risky.
Like running a hotel?
Like, saying something you wouldn't normally say to someone, or doing something unusual.
Like stealing from other students?
Well, we didn't do anything like that, but you have to tell everyone at the end of the course anyway. And you're not allowed to do anything that would hurt or offend anyone.
Right,
Or you're not allowed to do anything really bad. It's all pretend, really.
Is it?
It seems a bit odd for a business course.
It kind of does.
It works, though.
Hasn't heard about Paul's stunt. Was told at Atlas to do something risky. You're not allowed to hurt or offend others. Does that check out with everything we know? He does have a really strong hair wave. His hair game is on point. It's impressive.
What do you know about Paul Rand?
Paul the Slime.
You've obviously met him then.
Yeah, you've been sleeping
Yes,
with
I
Ryan.
have.
You know Paul.
What do you know about him committing a fake theft during one of the courses?
What, about him going through people's bags? Yeah, he tried that thing on me as well, weirdo.
So you were at Third Eye?
Yes. Yes, I went there for a few months after college and I left because I hated it.
Right, because she
I
had
didn't
tried
know
a course.
Atlas was the same thing. And I went with Simon.
Does Simon know that?
No. I didn't want to burst his bubble, so I didn't say anything.
So he doesn't know you went to Third Eye?
No.
Ah! So is that where you met Ryan as well?
Yep.
Right. What didn't you like about the course?
Well, it was stupid. They just made you do things to other people and be abusive just to prove that you could, and I absolutely hated it.
What sort of things?
Oh, just stupid things. Nasty things to prove that you could do it. It was about not feeling guilty. And it was horrible. That's why I left.
And is Simon doing all of this stuff now?
No, I think they had to stop because it was just getting ridiculous. I think somebody got arrested or something.
Very interesting.
Excuse me? Who got arrested? I guess we'll go to the pub. Maybe Paul and Ryan are in the restaurant now. Ring the bell.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
Perfect. Let's talk about this little theft stunt.
Did you know about Paul's money stealing at Atlas?
No.
Are you talking about a particular incident or just in general?
It's
Wow, well
something
now I
he did
kind of
on the
want to know
course.
more.
Stunt.
And what did he do exactly?
Oh, no,
he
don't give it to
pretended
her.
to steal from the students.
No, you don't
doesn't
give
ring
that
a
up.
bell. Paul's stunts usually involve throwing fancy dress parties with scantily clad girls or women dressed as nurses. That's his usual fetish.
When was the last party
I don't
he
think she
threw?
likes him very much.
Sometime in the summer. I didn't stay long.
Doesn't know about Paul's stunt. I mean, I don't think I believe that. Paul often throws fancy dress parties. Last party Paul threw was sometime in the summer. Was that last year? I really would like to bring up the fact that we have this stupid ID with a piece of tape on it that is so obviously the same tape that they use in the damn bar. I should talk to the chief. You should call the chief. And we still haven't been able to talk to Ryan. Who fucking knows where he is? We need to call the chief. Let's phone the chief. What does he have to say? Chief, what up? It's your boy.
got something useful to tell me, Jenks?
Nope.
Chief, I found out that Emma was in a band with Liam, the student who died last year.
What does she know about Liam?
Not
Not
much.
She wasn't there when he died.
Well, make sure she wasn't. Find out who was there that night. Work out what night it was. Make sure Paul Rand wasn't involved. And my other phone's ringing. Call me back, Jenks.
Righto, Chief.
Find out what night it was. Make sure Paul Rand was not involved. But I can't get back into the house. I definitely need to talk to Emma. Because we need to figure out how much, I guess, maybe there's something in there that I can ask her about. I wonder if Liam was also at Third Eye. Maybe that's why they had to close up shop, is because he died. Was on holiday the night Liam died. The chief did say we need to focus on this. You only knew him through... Was on holiday... Hold on.
What do you know about a student
Oh, right.
called...
She just says nothing. She was on holiday the night he died.
Aha.
So, you witnessed Paul's money-stealing stunt,
I didn't
is
realize
that right?
he died the same day.
Yes.
But you weren't there when Liam died.
No.
Don't quite understand that, you see, because Paul pulled the stunt on the same night. Liam died later that evening.
I must have... got
Emma,
mixed
you
up.
fucking
So you don't
liar!
know anything about Liam's death, even though you were there on that night.
No.
All you do is lie,
Emma.
Emma.
I think you better explain. don't you?
Jesus fuck, Emma.
It was the stupid course, wasn't it?
Go on.
Well, we were all told to do stupid things, and
And so you
then
slept with
that
Ryan. That's
thieving
real
thing happened,
stupid.
and so
Take a breath, Emma.
Liam killed himself because of me.
Shit, Emma, that's important!
Why?
You don't leave that kind of thing out, Emma!
Liam had a birthmark on the side of his
Emma!
face, and no one would mention anything, even though we all knew it was there.
Emma!
And they all thought it was ugly. So I thought I'd say something, and I even asked Paul if it was okay to say it.
What did he
You
say?
took Paul's
He
advice.
said he wouldn't mind.
Wow.
Then Liam killed himself. Liam's dead because of me.
Fuck, yeah, he is. Emma, way to go. Case
Well,
closed.
Emma, I'm quite sure you regret what you said, but I really don't think you caused Liam's death.
Oh,
There's always more to these things than meets the eye.
yeah, like people sleeping with Ryan.
We can't tell Simon, please.
Oh, I'm gonna tell
Simon doesn't
Simon.
need to know.
Okay, I'm not gonna tell him.
Thank you.
Is there any... Can you just skip to the... Can we just cut to the chase? You just tell me all the other shit you're gonna lie to me about? That was it. 9 p.m. Are we... Yeah, can we just fucking arrest her?
I suppose it's possible that what she said led to Liam's death, but I really doubt it. I blame the Rands before I blame her.
Yeah, that's true. All right, someone has got to be at this fucking restaurant. You have the worst restaurant in the city. There's never anyone in there. Oh, we can go to the house again. Okay. What's the point of that restaurant? I don't know. And where the hell is Ryan? Well, I suspect that he's in this house right now.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Oh, this is Paul. Let's talk about Emma. Yeah.
Do you think Emma's criticism of Liam on that last night led to his suicide?
I doubt it helped.
Did you encourage
Potter.
Emma to criticize him?
I didn't encourage Emma to do anything. I merely told her what we tell every student to do, to express themselves as they want to. It would be out of order to criticize them after that, wouldn't it? However, I didn't expect her to criticize his birthmark, if that's what it was.
That doesn't line up with her story
That's
because
a
she said
decision
she...
she took herself.
That
So
she
you
says
didn't know her well?
she specifically asked you.
Not at all.
Oh, you're fucking full of shit on this one. No. That doesn't make sense because she specifically said she asked him. Okay. Let's dig in here for a second. Don't lie to me, Potter. What does she know about Emma? Let's go down here. Oh, I bet he is the one that gave her that bird necklace too. Yeah, it looks familiar, but I can't say for certain. Insists he didn't buy it for Kate. Bought a freedom necklace for a student. Hold on. You bought a freedom necklace for a student, but you say you don't know Emma at all. But... Oh!
You say you didn't know Emma, yet you bought her a freedom necklace.
That's curious.
I don't remember saying anything about buying Emma a necklace.
That's
so
weird.
So you didn't buy her one? So you did buy her one? So that means you must have known her, and quite well too.
Stop making such a big thing about this instead.
I'm not. Am I making it a big
I've been
thing?
around a few years. The clock is ticking.
You're gross.
And I admit I have an embarrassing weakness.
For young women.
For attractive women.
Don't smile when you say that.
Mistake.
Because that...
But that's all it was.
So you're saying you tried it on with her?
No, I didn't try it on. I bought her a necklace. I'm not aware that there's a law against buying presents unless, of course, the Third Reich has been elected while I was at a
Nazi
bridge party.
joke.
Emma was old
Classy.
enough to make decisions for herself. And as a matter of fact, she decided that she didn't want to be bothered with an old fool like me.
Because she's smart,
So
but she slept with your
nothing
son.
happened, no mistakes, nobody got hurt. All right.
Well, Liam got hurt
Like
a lot.
father, like son. No surprises there. I wonder how many students Paul has tried it on with.
Tried it on? Is that like an English phrase? Because I thought they actually meant tried on the necklace. But it sounds like he's saying tried it on is like an expression that I don't know, which I guess means to flirt with. Okay, let's leave him for now. Oh, we can go back in here. That's exciting. Ryan, you old sack of shit, are you in here? No. Let's try the lounge door. Oh, Ryan.
Okay?
I have so many questions for you. Oh, boy. Are you still drinking
so
that
tell
same
me more
drink?
about this doll burning.
It's a symbolic ceremony we perform every few weeks on the course.
What's it about?
It's about burning your old personality and finding a new one, a better one.
So the dolls are...
You. They represent you from the past. Each doll has a picture of the student as a child or a teenager. And they burn the doll and symbolically destroy their old personality. It's quite simple but effective, I find.
And why did that girl shout?
Because it's an emotional thing. She's quite clearly become very attached to her doll. They do spend the first month with them. We tell them to take the doll everywhere with them before they actually go through the doll burning.
And you believe that's a good thing? Destroying your past?
Of course it's a good thing, Inspector.
Right.
We're all shackled to our past, particularly you by the sound of it, perhaps.
Yeah, wait till I
Perhaps
start asking you a
we should make it all
couple
of you, Inspector, and burn that,
questions
wouldn't you think?
about Emma. Then we'll
Thank
see
you.
who,
You're probably right. I'm not sure it would do any good anyway.
Are you serious right now? Let's talk about Emma, because you're being a dickhead. Students carry the dolls with them for a month. It's destroying one's past. It happens every few weeks. Got it. Let's talk about this.
Can you tell me about auto-hypnosis?
No. What would you like to know?
Do you use it on the course?
We dip into it occasionally, but it's not a major feature of the course. I would say that, well, a minority of the students know how to use it, but the majority wouldn't know and have a clue.
It's not a requirement of the course.
No, not at all. We don't ask people to do things that they're not comfortable with.
Wrong.
There's no bribery, no coercion. We're thinking about phasing auto-hypnosis out, actually.
What's the reason for that?
Well, to be perfectly honest with you, Inspector, it doesn't actually work very well.
Students aren't being coerced or bribed in any way. I think we're going to get back to that.
Do you know what this is?
Well, I think it's a bag. Is it a bag, Inspector?
Oh, hilarious. You're going to jail.
Oh, yes, the costume shop. Yes, we used to hire from them.
For the course?
Well, yes. For the course, at the end of each stage, we have a little party, and we ask students to dress up or try acting out being somebody new, their new selves, as it were.
Could you explain a bit more? New selves?
One of the main elements of the course is learning how to act, how to be whoever you need to be in any given situation. I think you'll agree, Inspector, that business is about being the right person in the right situation at the right time. What it does, it helps them to detach themselves, become somebody new, pretend, you know, that kind of thing. It's surprising what a little bit of cross-dressing can do for you, Inspector. You should try it.
Not at this stage.
He actually drank some of his drink. Courses involves teaching students how to act. Party includes wearing costumes. Wait, does that have something to do with the nurses that Rebecca was talking about, that Paul used to have parties?
I didn't realize you were a musician.
Oh, well, I'm not really a musician. I mean, I dabble a little bit. To be quite honest with you, I'm far more interested in collecting guitars.
You're not in a band?
Well, I did audition. I did audition a few years ago. When I say a few years ago, of course, I mean about 20 years ago. Doesn't time fly?
Sure does when you're
band
sleeping
was
with
that?
underage students.
Oh, I can't remember. Something Stone. Aren't they all called something Stone? Hammerstone.
Blacks? Oh,
That's it.
Hammerstone.
And you still collect?
I haven't bought a guitar for over a year. I feel I've moved on.
That was weird. He had a look in his face when he said that, as if though he were telling a 100% a lie.
What do you know about your father's money-stealing stunt?
Oh, well, yes, that was something that Dad decided to do as part of the shock aspect of the course.
But he went too far, you believe.
He usually does.
And do you think it did have anything to do with Liam's death?
No. Liam wasn't like that at all. I mean, that was just a simple, unfortunate coincidence. I mean, Liam had his own problems, but he didn't have any problems with the money shock stunt. No.
Let's talk about Emma.
What do you know about Emma Bowman criticizing Liam before his suicide?
I was there. I witnessed it. Well, I know Emma blamed herself for his death.
Did she?
Well, she was upset and all of that, but I wouldn't blame her, Inspector. I really don't think she had anything to do with it at all.
You don't think?
Liam was a very confident person, very outgoing, very strong individual, or so it seemed. I mean, people are free to do what they like. Even something as irreversible as bumping themselves off. Sad though that is.
Right, of course, sad as it, yeah. You are such a sack of shit.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
So we never met the cleaner. Oh, whoa. We have a little... Uh-oh. What do we have here? A flashlight.
That'll come in handy. Don't know why I never remember to buy one.
Yeah, we're just gonna steal that. Great. This guy now on 2 occasions just finds shit and then he's like, think I'll just go ahead and steal this. Red torch, try using it. All right, well, I know where I'm gonna go with this red torch at least. This is our next key piece of evidence, I suspect. What's back here? Pots and pans. Don't put it in your mouth. You can just set it down. You're walking into the light. You absolutely don't need to do that. Devil worshippers.
Well. And there's the mask symbol again. Looks like someone's
Take the
been
flashlight
trying to
out of
make
your
it
mouth.
faint.
Okay, we gotta go talk to James. We gotta go talk to James about these devil-worshipping signs put on the car. Hey, James, it's me again.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
Do you know anything about this red flashlight? No, he doesn't. It's not worth. We talk about this, James. I swear to God, if I asked you this huge, long statement about these cars and about this, and you say, no, I don't know anything about that, and that's it, I'm gonna be really fucking mad.
Know anything about these?
Nope.
I don't even know why I bother. I don't even... Nope. I don't even know why I bother going here ever. Can I go ahead into the house and ask him about the devil worship?
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Yeah.
Do you know what these are?
Photographs.
Yes, that's Ryan's car. Another toy he managed to ruin. It was vandalized sometime last year.
You know who did it?
I don't believe anybody was ever prosecuted for it.
I didn't ask that. I asked if you knew who did it. Okay, well,
Thank you.
thanks
Probably
so
be
much.
back later.
He doesn't... No one was prosecuted for it, but that doesn't mean he doesn't know who did it. But I don't think I have any way to prove that he knows who did it because I just don't have any important information on that yet. Hey, Rebecca, it's me again. I'm gonna ring the bell.
Just a few more questions, if
I
you
just
don't
really
mind.
like ringing the bell.
Have you ever seen these?
It's Ryan's car. It got vandalised last year. His camera had been stolen, so I took pictures. God, whoever did it made a mess, didn't they?
But nobody was prosecuted for it.
Not that I remember. The insurance paid out, though.
That's nice. I can go ask Simon and Emma about the photos.
Ask about a few more things, please. Do you know anything about these?
Nope. Sorry.
All right, Emma, are you fucking lying to me? Because every single time I feel like I come into this fucking room, and by the way, I'm getting really tired of being in it, and I asked you a fucking question, seems like you're lying to me. So maybe we should ask her a second time, because I just don't know about that.
Have you seen these?
Do this. He didn't do this.
No. Don't know the car.
You don't know it. I need to take those photos
Be
to
back later
Ryan,
on, if
really,
that's
is who
okay.
I need to take them to. All right, Ryan, you sack of shit. I really don't like talking to you,
more
but
questions, if
I
that's okay?
got a couple more questions for you.
Do you know what these are?
I assume you do.
Oh, yes, that's my old car. It was vandalized. I took those for the insurance company. Where did you find those?
Doesn't matter. Next
You know who did
question.
this? Yes. A girl called Lisa Blint. She was on the course. Very strange girl.
Okay, new character.
And why did she write the words devil worshippers all over your car?
Well, she was a very strange girl. She had a lot of psychological problems. I'm not entirely sure, Inspector. I mean, she took a dislike to the course for some particular reason. I couldn't quite.
Because you
put my
tried to
finger
sleep
on
with
it.
her?
And she asked for a refund. I declined. And she decided to spray her disapproval all over my car.
Odd thing to spray, isn't it, though? Devil worshippers?
Well, she was a very odd girl, Inspector. Maybe she thought it was a way of getting back at us. I have no idea.
Did Rebecca know about it?
Well, yes, she did, but I wasn't about to unleash Rebecca on her. She can be quite fierce sometimes, you know. And I mean, the girl wasn't vindictive. She had psychological problems. She lives in the village, actually. The rundown house at the end of the lane.
Are we about
Can't
to
miss it.
meet someone
Really?
new?
Right, thank you.
Drink your fucking whiskey. You've been trying to drink that drink, thank Jesus. Okay. We need to go talk to Lisa.
Could that be where Lisa lives? Run-down house at the end of the lane. That's what Ryan said, wasn't it?
Let's try. Ooh, now things are getting interesting. New character. Is it Maya? Is it Maya?
Is it Lisa?
Yes.
Inspector Jenks, I'm investigating an incident in the village. I wonder if I could ask you a few questions.
What sort of incident?
I'd rather come in and discuss it if that's all right with you. I promise I won't take long.
Ah, that's a lie.
Thank you.
That is a lie.
I'll just go in here, yes?
I have to go out in a minute.
Oh, look, I can come back later.
I might not be here.
Whoa.
What did you want to ask?
I just wanted to ask you, did you know Kate Vine?
No.
Right. Well, I heard that you're familiar with Atlas, the life skills training company.
What do you want to know about Atlas?
All of it.
I heard you reacted badly to it.
Of course I reacted badly. So would anyone.
Now, why do you say that?
Because they're devil worshippers.
Okay, you gotta give me something.
Devil worshippers.
Gotta give me something more than that.
They're making demons appear. They're tricking everybody. They're getting people to join up. Then they're putting demons inside them. You can see them.
See who?
Demons.
Where?
Where could you see them?
In the mirrors.
At Atlas.
Any mirror. You can't get rid of them. They stay inside you.
Mm-hmm.
So, how did you get rid of them?
I didn't.
You still see them?
Uh-oh. Big reveal.
I just don't look.
It's just
Put
you.
all the lights on.
It's just
Make
you.
sure it's
Yeah.
all bright. I put them on when I need to look in the mirror. If I make sure everything is bright, I just see myself without seeing the other person.
Who is the other person?
She's like me, but
Is her name Maya?
older. It's like her eyes sink in.
Ooh, spooky.
She's all wrinkled,
Uh-huh.
with a wrinkled mouth,
Uh-huh.
like she's dying.
Jump scare incoming?
And then I realize I'm her. I'm not me anymore. I'm her.
Did she say Emma?
I'm sorry, I have to go now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'll just lock up your house, I guess.
What a very fragile and disturbed person, and utterly convinced that Atlas are worshipping the devil. How are Ryan and Paul going to get out of this one?
Well, I mean, you said that they're worshiping the... Try using this. Why would I try using the photos? That's weird. Okay, I guess I'll go ask them about... Let's go ask James, even though I don't even know why I'm gonna do this.
A few more questions, please.
Do you know anyone who is interested in or involved
Nope.
with devil worship?
Have you met Lisa?
Oh,
Which Lisa are you
shit!
talking about?
Mad Lisa, lives on her own, doesn't like mirrors.
Yeah.
Oh my
yeah,
god,
I've met her.
James finally
You
has
think she's
something to
mad?
say.
If you can't look at yourself in the mirror without seeing ghosts, you've got problems, don't you think?
How do you know her?
She came to the farm for some eggs a couple of times. Got talking to her once, that's all.
And what did she tell you?
Nothing much. Except she thought the devil was after her.
What did you tell her?
Told her the devil needs a good reason to be after you. But she was just like most people, really, blind to herself, except she's more extreme. That's all madness is. Being blind to yourself?
Says Lisa thought the devil was after her. She visited the farm a few times.
That's it for the time being. Thank
Cool.
you.
Thanks, James. Helpful as always. Really appreciate your time. Go talk to Paul and Ryan Rand.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Let's talk about that.
Do you know anything about devil worship, Paul?
Paul?
I beg your pardon.
Devil worship?
Satanism?
Satanism?
Am I missing something here?
I heard Atlas had elements of Satanism on the course.
You are misinformed. We're a training company, we're not devil worshippers. What kind of a question is that?
Just a
question. So you've no interest in the occult?
No, Inspector, I have no interest in the occult any more than I have interest in pole vaulting, cheese making, or snake charming.
All right, those are all three
Anything
very
else you
different.
want to know that I'm not interested in?
I mean, if we're just going to make a list. We need to talk to Rebecca. And of course, we're going to hit the bell again.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Have you ever come across anyone interested in or involved with the occult?
As in black magic? No, why?
Atlas don't use occult techniques or anything like that?
Atlas? Not unless Ryan's got a secret he's not telling me about.
He does.
Why, who's been talking?
He
Just a random
does.
inquiry. Okay, thanks.
Wait till I tell you about Emma. I need to talk to you about Lisa.
If you don't mind.
Try your absolute hardest not to lie to me, because I know that's hard for you.
Have you ever heard about there being devil worship at Atlas?
Devil worship? No. Definitely not. Who said that?
It's just something I heard. Okay, thanks.
Never heard of devil. Okay, well, let's go
Be
visit
back
Simon.
later on, if that's okay.
What about you, Simon?
What do you know about devil worship?
Devil worship? Where?
Here.
At Atlas.
Devil worship at Atlas? No, there's none of that.
That's it. All right, well, it's like
Okay,
not
that's it for
exciting
now.
at all.
Thank you.
Go talk to Ryan about it. Go talk to Ryan about it.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Has devil worship ever been part of the course, Ryan?
Am I correct in assuming that you have spoken to Lisa Blind?
You would be. She's been telling me all about the Atlas obsession with Satanism, Ryan.
Then if you've met Lisa Blind, then you will have worked out for yourself that she has a very vivid imagination. She also has psychological problems, diagnosed psychological problems.
Shouldn't
as a
make
matter
that
of
noise.
fact.
So where did she get the idea that you lot were, devil worshippers?
I really have no idea. The girl is insane. She's frightened of her own shadow, bless her. She actually thinks that demons are possessing her even now. You really can't trust a word she says.
So you are saying there has never been any devil worship at Atlas?
I don't even know what devil worship is, Inspector. It's not something I particularly know anything about. I certainly don't recall anyone ever having worshipped the devil at Atlas. We even tried to help the poor girl by paying for some treatment, but she didn't want it.
Really?
It's not
Why would
easy
you
to
help?
offer someone help when they think that you're the problem.
Why would you... Doesn't know anything about devil worship. Offered Lisa private psychological treatment. Doesn't know anything about devil worship. Used to read about black magic. Thank you, Jesus.
So you used to read a lot about voodoo and satanic rituals, but you don't know anything about devil worship?
Well, obviously. I just meant we don't worship the devil. We're not devil worshippers here at Atlas, Inspector. Ridiculous.
But the point is, Ryan, that you claim not to know anything about it, but admitted you were obsessed with it when you were younger. Are you sure none of that made its way onto the Atlas course?
And that Lisa isn't basing her beliefs on anything within that course?
Lisa isn't basing her beliefs on anything other than her own imagination, Inspector. Look, we do use some techniques that some students find difficult, disturbing.
Tell me about that.
Encourage them to see things differently, that's all. And some people simply aren't up to that. Some people, like Lisa, that's why we introduced the aptitude test.
What's the aptitude test?
This. We ask students to fill in an aptitude test, medical history, psychological issues, that kind of thing, any medication that they have used in the past, any medication that they currently are using. Here, take a look. Basically, it's just to try and make sure that we don't get another Lisa.
Has it worked?
Oh, touch wood, so far, yes.
Can I keep a copy of this?
We need to talk to people about this aptitude test.
How much importance they actually give to this test? And what are they doing that's so disturbing anyway?
I need to ask Simon and Emma about this.
A few more questions, please. Thank you. Did you do a test before you started at Atlas?
Oh, yeah. It was all just questions about if I had any illnesses or mental health problems or stuff like that, you know.
Talking to your dead
They
mother,
didn't
Jimmy.
actually ask for any proof, so I could have lied through your teeth on that one.
Have you seen one of these before?
Sheet of paper, yes.
No, not this one exactly, but we had to fill something similar in on the first night at Atlas. One of those aptitude tests. Fitness and stuff like that.
You had to do one when you were joining Atlas, but not Third Eye. So the incident with Lisa was before. It was at the same time as Liam. Let's talk to Rebecca about the aptitude test. Press the bell. My favorite part of this place.
Please. Do you know anything about this?
It's the aptitude test, isn't it, for Atlas? What do you want to know?
Do you know why it was introduced?
I think they had some trouble with some unsuitable students. I suppose you have to be careful who you work with.
What is that fucking smirk for?
Be back later on if that's okay.
Weird. James isn't gonna... I'm not even gonna go bother talking to James about this shit. But I do need to talk to Paul.
Just a
Hey,
few
Paul.
more questions, if you don't mind. Can you tell me a bit about this, please? It's the Atlas aptitude test.
What do you want to know?
What does it test, exactly?
It's a test we introduced to make sure that any students didn't have any major personality problems, skeletons in the cupboard, so to speak. We introduced it because we had a little bit of a problem with one of the students.
Yeah, which student is that?
Lisa.
You are well informed.
I do my best.
What do you think it was that disturbed her?
I believe that the course proved to be too demanding for her. We discovered that she had one or two psychological problems and she couldn't handle it.
And did you change anything else on the course apart from introducing the test?
We increased the entrance age to 21. Well, wasn't much, but it's about the only thing we could do. We didn't want another Lisa. We didn't want students turning around and suing us, did we?
What does the chief have to say about this whole endeavor? Chief, it's me.
Make it interesting, Jenks.
Chief, I finally saw a bit of what goes on at Atlas. I walked in on a meeting. Very strange. There were several students sitting around a fire, taking it in turns to burn handmade woolen dolls.
You're hoping I'm going to say tell me more, aren't you? I'm changing my mind.
Ryan had an explanation for it, as did Simon. He claimed it was all about burning your past or something. Actually, Simon told me something interesting. He said they also use auto-hypnosis on the course.
Oh, what's that?
Self-hypnosis. Hypnotizing yourself. Apparently, that may have been what disturbed Lisa so much.
Is it dangerous?
Well, not in theory. Nobody I've spoken to seems to think so.
Well, if it disturbed this Lisa so much, then it can't be all that safe, can it?
I suppose it depends on your psychological state to begin with, but I'll look into it.
Okay, keep it up, Jex.
Always do, Chief. Always do.
Oh, very funny, very funny. Bye-bye.
Let's talk to Paul.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Test is designed to weed out students with psychological issues. That's fine. Once tried to date Emma. It's impossible to be hurt or damaged, but I mean, obviously.
Aha. So nobody has ever been affected by auto-hypnosis, except Lisa.
Hypnosis wasn't the problem, Inspector. Lisa was the problem with Lisa. That's why we introduced the test.
But the hypnosis was the trigger, wasn't it?
Lisa arrived on the course believing we were all devil worshippers.
Uh-huh.
She was nuts to start with. We didn't make her like that.
Well, as far as I can tell, Paul, you've had one student accuse you of devil worship and 2 others commit suicide.
That seems
Some
to
of
be
your
a little...
students aren't having a very good time on this course, are they?
Nonsense. Kate was enjoying every minute of it. She couldn't get enough of it.
Really?
She was full of the joys of life. Bubbly, confident, flirty.
Stop!
With who?
You mean with whom?
With whom?
Pretty much everybody. Including me, as I
Wipe
remember.
that fucking smile off your
Really?
face, because you're disgusting.
And, did you respond?
I don't get into relationships with students, Inspector. Company policy. It's
Okay,
not
but you
professional.
did buy the... oh, hold on. Let's just back the fuck up.
Kate flirted with him. There's no way Paul would have turned down an opportunity like that.
You avoid relationship with students, but you definitely tried to date Emma.
Aha. So you avoid relationships with students, except for Emma, who you tried to date.
Oh, come on, Inspector. That was a long time ago.
And what about Kate Vine? Did you try to date her or not?
Oh, don't be so ridiculous, Inspector. Kate was an exceptionally clever girl. She knew exactly what she wanted, and she knew how to get it.
You mean that Kate approached you?
It wouldn't surprise me if she was playing everyone in the group. Kate had more enemies than you'd think. She was a very, very manipulative young woman.
Shit. No cheats.
10 o'clock, it's getting late. I'm gonna have to pick up the pace if I'm gonna solve this by midnight.
So we have 2 hours. We have 2 hours left. It's 10. Game ends at 12 a.m. Not that far away. Someone had better be in this fucking restaurant.
Tell him about Simon.
I really don't think it's my place, darling.
It is your place here.
I just don't want to tell tales.
Tell him about Simon. You know what happens when you don't do as I say.
Whoa. Oh my god.
So it's going to be that kind of evening, is it?
If you play your cards right.
Only if you deal. Problems? Hello, Inspector. See you later.
Whoa. Interesting. That looks like medication.
Well, isn't that interesting?
I couldn't read that quickly enough, but... Rebecca's prescriptions. I mean, that's like, you shouldn't be snooping into that kind of thing at all. Ring the bell, though.
The cupboard downstairs, there's a lot of unopened stuff in it.
Is there?
Prescriptions. Made out to you.
Oh, they're just spare painkillers. The chemist always gives us too many. He's a friend of the family.
That's it. Chemist is a friend of the family, gives too many. They're her prescription painkillers. Hey, it's me again. Oh, are they off limits now? They go to bed? Who the fuck is this? Whoa, 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 you just dropped all kinds of shit.
Bit careless, Simon. Probably nothing important, but at this stage, I need all the clues I can get.
Yeah, we'll take it. What else did he drop? You want to tell the rest of the class what that is? No, you're just going to keep it for yourself. Emma, I think, is asleep.
Couple more questions.
Nope, she's still awake. Okay. Unlikely she... the business card. I don't know who this is. Let's just talk about it.
Have you seen this before?
Nope. Sorry, never heard of him.
Well, your boyfriend's seeing him. Are you lying to me again? Emma, you lie a lot. Saint Bernard.
What do you know about this?
This is Simon's. I bought this for him when we were on holiday. Has he lost it?
He dropped it.
He can't keep anything.
Why do you give it back? That's hers. Bought the keyring for Simon while on holiday. Right, because they say
Thank
on
you.
holiday. They
Probably
don't
be
say
back
on
later.
vacation. Because the UK's fucking weird.
I think you dropped this outside. Someone you know.
Oh, this is just from some IT guy I met. I don't need it.
Fair enough. I noticed some numbers on the back. Do you need these?
I don't know. What is it?
1905?
Oh, yeah, that's just a pin for something. It's okay, I can remember it.
So
You're being
not
very
an offshore savings
suspicious.
account or anything.
No, it's not important.
Uh-huh.
Is this yours?
Yeah. That's from my keys. Where did you find that?
Just
I
outside.
stole it.
Right.
I found it.
Oh, it must have come off when Nathan dropped my keys off. He was borrowing my car.
That's very trusting.
Yeah, I suppose it is. I am a bit too trusting, really. It's a new car as well.
Yeah, it's funny because you said you didn't have a car. It's funny because you said you had a bike. The only way you can get to work, but apparently you own a new car.
Aha. So the bike's the only way you can get to work, yes?
Yeah.
What's wrong with the car?
No, I can't drive the car yet, can I? I don't have my license.
Right.
I got a windfall from an insurance payout. Just figured I'd buy something sensible with it straight away instead of wasting the money.
What was the insurance payout?
It was for a laptop. It got stolen down at Atlas.
At Atlas?
Well, they didn't break in. I think they just walked in and took it. The laptop was in a storeroom, but I think the lock was broken, to be honest.
Doesn't sound like they're taking their security very seriously.
Actually, it got a lot better after that.
Think I'll check it anyway.
I think we will check it anyway.
Must have been a very nice laptop to be able to buy a car with the insurance. Or a very cheap car.
Or a
Might
very
have to
cheap
have a talk
car.
with Ryan about his security measures.
I'll
That's
do
all for
just
the moment.
that.
Thank you. A few more questions, please.
Hey, Ryan, it's me again. I know I've bothered you absolutely all night, but let's just keep talking.
Do you know what the medicine in the cupboard at the pub is for?
You'd better ask Rebecca about that. I'm not exactly sure what's in there. She tends to keep her wares under lock and key. Do you know, our wedding night was quite a surprise.
Oh, God, I hate all of you. I honestly hate all of you. Rebecca keeps the cupboard locked. Well, not when I walked in there.
Know anything about this?
No, I don't. I'm sorry. We have our own IT chap. Lovely chap, in fact. Fat and sweaty, though. It's like a double act, doesn't it?
God, I hate you so much.
Have you seen this before?
No, sorry.
Thank you so much. Very helpful.
Were you at Atlas when Simon's laptop was stolen?
Oh, I believe I was, yes. It was taken from the storeroom in the hallway.
Was it ever recovered?
No, we didn't catch anyone. We're quite exposed out here. Somebody could just have wandered along the lane, seen into the storeroom. It's not particularly secure. They could have been in and out within minutes. That's why we advise people to keep their valuables with them. You can't be too careful these days, Inspector.
I'll ask Rebecca about the IT card. I must be missing something about that part that he said.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
The storeroom and the valuables.
Have you seen this before?
No.
Do you know anything about this?
No.
No, sorry.
What about the stole? Okay, you don't know anything about that.
Thank you. Probably be back
Super
later.
duper, thanks for talking with me. I guess you can secure a storeroom if you don't have one. Yeah, I guess so. Let's talk to Paul.
Just a few more questions, if you
Hey,
don't mind.
Paul, I talked to your shithead son.
Do you know who this is? Dean Hayfield, Aztec.
Sorry, never heard of him.
Okay.
We have some prisoner of sort who does our IT.
What the fuck does that mean?
Large guy. No manners.
Okay.
Seen this before anywhere?
No.
Okay, what about the laptop?
And what do you know about Simon's laptop being stolen from Atlas?
No, I wasn't happy about it.
What did you do about it?
Ryan paid a con man to install a complicated CCTV system at twice the price that it would probably have cost. Seemed to do the trick, though. We haven't had a theft since.
But you stole.
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
I need to go talk to James. Can I talk to the other girl? I wonder.
Ask about a few more things, please.
Recognize this at all?
No.
Yeah, he fixed my laptop.
Oh.
Does he live locally?
I think so.
Thank you so much. IT consultant repaired his laptop, doesn't think he lives locally. Got it.
Seen this before?
Don't think so.
Okay.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Okay. Where do we go with this? Hey, Emma, it's me again.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Stolen laptop.
Did you know about Simon's laptop being stolen?
Yeah, because it had all my college work on it, which I hadn't backed up or saved.
Which is stupid.
Not that it mattered much, but I did buy a new one. And Simon uses it now. When I let him.
I thought he bought a car with it. You bought a new laptop for both of you, and he bought a car. Okay. That is a lot of money. Can I look at the business card? Oh, I can. I can use this. It has a PIN number. Where in the world? Call the chief. What does the chief have to say about this whole thing? Yeah, why does Rebecca have so much morphine?
Any news, Jinx?
Made a bit
Kate
of
had
discovery
morphine
at
in her
her
system.
place. Apparently, Rebecca takes what I think is a morphine derivative. She had some on prescription in a cupboard at the pub.
And what did she say about that?
Well, I couldn't make her out, to be honest, but she didn't admit it was morphine. And I saw Ryan taking something from the cupboard too. Didn't see what it was, though.
It could have been the same thing. Well, check it out and get back to me, will you?
Certainly will. Speak later.
Okay, bye-bye.
Check it out and get back to him, huh? That's it. Doesn't take drugs or medicines. But you have all these prescriptions. Hey.
So, you don't take any medicines except for prescription painkillers.
Well, they're not actually for me, they're Ryan's. For some reason, the chemist always makes them out to my name. He's an old gentleman.
Does Ryan need prescription painkillers?
Yes, he's got arthritis.
Really? He's young to suffer from that, isn't he?
He doesn't have it badly, but he does need medication from time to time.
What medicine is it?
I couldn't tell you, to be honest. Ryan will know.
Ryan will know, huh?
So Ryan's the one using the prescriptions. I think I might have a word with him, work out exactly what this medicine is.
Yeah,
Okay,
because,
that's it for now. Thank you.
as it would just so happen, Kate Vine, the one who this whole entire thing is about, had morphine in her system. Wonder where she got it.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Let's talk about that.
Tell me about your arthritis.
Oh, you found out about that.
I am a detective.
Well, yes. I'm old before my time.
That's very unlucky to have it so young.
Well, I take a lot from life, Inspector. And sometimes life likes to give you a little bit back. I mean, it's not too bad. It's not too debilitating. It's mainly some in my right hand, some in my left hand. It's not particularly a problem. Makes it difficult to hold small things, though.
What do you take for it?
I get a prescription painkiller.
How often do you need that?
Not often, as and when. I keep some here, I keep some at home. It's not a problem.
Hard to hold small things, huh? You must have a real problem in the bedroom. Hit it up, detective. The joke was that he has a small penis. Let's see what Paul has to say about the prescription
A few more
opioids.
questions, if you don't mind.
About his arthritis.
When did Ryan begin to suffer from arthritis?
Ryan doesn't suffer from arthritis.
Really?
Interesting.
The only thing that Ryan suffers from is a pathetic inability to deal with any kind of discomfort. He pulled his back sometime last year.
Yeah, what was he
Since then,
doing?
he's going around telling everybody he suffers from arthritis.
So he's...
I thought he had medication for it.
Oh, he only has medication because his GP, who is almost as dysfunctional as he is, keeps prescribing it for him.
So you don't believe he really has arthritis?
Not at all.
Interesting. What? Simon, let's talk. Maybe you know
A few more
anything about
questions,
his
please.
arthritis? Yeah, let's talk about it.
Did you know about Ryan's arthritis?
Ryan? He's got arthritis?
Apparently.
Oh, I didn't know. I hadn't noticed he had any problems.
Didn't notice Ryan having physical problems. Hello, Chief. It's me again. We should arrest the GP.
Still calling, Jack?
Yes, Chief, afraid so. Got a bit more news. Apparently the prescription I found does belong to Ryan. It's for his arthritis.
Arthritis? Ryan? Has he told you this, or...?
He explained it, yeah. It seemed genuine enough. Although it's impossible to tell.
No, that guy
Ryan.
lies.
Well, keep at him. You need to find out who's taking it, when they're taking it, and where they're taking it. You're getting closer, though, Jenks. Keep it up.
Thanks, Chief.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, it's just the arthritis thing.
Ask you a couple more things,
okay.
please.
He mentioned, you say you keep drugs at work and at home. Oh, come on, this is work! Come on. Doesn't keep any medicines on site, but you have it here. Okay, it was just a different way. Okay.
So, you don't keep any medicines on site at Atlas?
No.
Except your prescription painkillers?
Well, these are not available to the students.
Where are they
They are
kept?
kept on site.
Yes, but they're locked away. They're kept in the storeroom. Nobody
Which
would
is
have access.
not secure
You're
at
sure
all.
about that?
Absolutely sure.
What are the painkillers, Ryan?
They're painkillers. Just painkillers. Normal painkillers.
Paracetamol, codeine, morphine.
Morphine.
Well, all right. They're morphine tablets, yes.
Oh, really?
That's interesting.
Oh, come on, Inspector. I know what you're thinking, but there's no way Kate could have had access to them.
Because they're in the storeroom.
Right,
Well,
and
not
that's
just
super
that. She
secure.
wouldn't have even known about them, or where they were.
Sure about that?
Yes.
So it is
Oh.
morphine Ryan's taking. The pieces are starting to come together.
Uh-huh.
Now I just have to work out how Kate got hold of it. If it was Ryan's morphine she got hold of course.
Keeps the morphine in a secure storeroom at Atlas. But you said that it's not at all... I mean, you said this.
So the storeroom isn't particularly secure, yet you keep your morphine tablets in there. I thought you said no one could get access to the
But
morphine.
someone stole a
but
laptop.
they could, quite easily. Couldn't they, Ryan?
I didn't mean that storeroom. I meant a different storeroom. I kicked them in there.
Okay. So where was it locked up?
It's upstairs. It's got a combination lock on
Is it
Nobody could have
1905?
access to it except me and Dad. Nobody.
I might have a look at that if you don't mind.
Don't mind at all.
Uh-oh. Why would
Combination locked
Simon...
room, I see. Well, I might have a look round for that. See how secure and combination locked it really is.
I swear to God, if Jimmy did it, what if Jimmy is just the bad guy in every game that this studio does?